Could Thailand really go to war with Cambodia? Well, this is a question that many people are asking right now. And the answer might surprise you. It could happen. If it did, this is how it would go down. On March 26, 2023, Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha announced to the world that he had given orders to the Royal Thai Army to take over Preah Vihear Temple. Now, don't worry, they didn't actually do anything. They just took control of it on paper. But that announcement alone was enough to get the Cambodian government riled up and talking about the possibility of war. Here's what you need to know about this story and why there could be war between these two countries. So, Preah Vihear Temple has been at the center of a long-standing territorial dispute between Thailand and Cambodia since the 1960s. The temple is an 11th century structure located atop a hill near Wu, the northwestern corner of the Cambodian-Thai border. It was built during the reign of Suryavarman II of the Khmer Empire, and it was abandoned around the 15th century when the Khmer Empire fell into decline. The temple contains some stunning carvings, including one of Jayavarman VII, who was crowned king in 800 CE. He reigned for nearly 40 years and expanded the empire from its previous borders, which were around modern-day Angkor Thom and Panom Bakheng. He was also responsible for the construction of several important temples, including Preah Khan and Banteay Shrai. But back to the main attraction, Preah Vihear. It was officially recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 2008, and today it attracts around 2 million visitors each year. But it hasn't always been so peaceful. There have been violent clashes between the two countries over the centuries, as each side claims ownership over the land where it stands. The situation escalated in 2008 when both countries decided to send troops to occupy the temple after a 3-year court case with the International Court of Justice ruling in favor of Cambodia. However, Thailand refused to accept the verdict, which led to deadly clashes resulting in dozens of casualties on both sides. In response to this, the United Nations Security Council passed Resolution 1832 calling for restraint and urging dialogue between the two nations. This led to a temporary ceasefire, but hostilities soon resumed again. In December 2011, fighting broke out once more, leaving 4 Thai soldiers dead and several others wounded. Clashes continued intermittently until January 2012 when both countries agreed to implement a 5-point peace plan aimed at reducing tensions along their shared border. Nevertheless, despite various diplomatic efforts over the past few decades, neither government appears willing to compromise on this issue, despite its potential consequences for regional stability and security. Tensions continue to rise over the temple complex, located high atop a cliff overlooking a valley below. Here's a little more about that area. This remote jungle region known as Adar Minche Province has been home to ancient civilizations for thousands of years. Its fertile soil and natural resources made it an ideal location for early settlements, and eventually, the Khmer Empire established their capital here around 802 CE during their reign. They constructed magnificent temples such as Angkor Wat and Angkor Thom, which remain iconic symbols of Cambodia today. However, as time passed, political instability and foreign invasions caused the empire's decline. Today, Adar Minche is one of the poorest provinces in Cambodia, with limited access to healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Despite these challenges, it holds great potential for ecotourism due to its untouched natural beauty. Birdwatchers flock here to observe rare species while hikers explore caves adorned with ancient paintings. The provincial government is committed to preserving its cultural heritage through efforts like establishing community-based tourism programs that promote sustainable development. As Cambodia moves towards peace and prosperity, Adar Minche stands ready to embrace its destiny as a beacon of progress within a peaceful region. So let's talk about the current situation. Tensions between the two countries reached new heights recently. When Thailand announced plans to build a road leading to the temple, construction began in July 2023 despite protests from Cambodia, who claim most of the temple's territory. While Thailand maintains that only 1.8 hectares or less than half an acre belongs to them, satellite imagery suggests otherwise. The situation was further complicated by statements made by Prayut Chan-o-cha, Thailand's prime minister, that the Thai army had been given control of Preah Vihear Temple. Although no physical changes occurred overnight, this move drew strong condemnation from Cambodia, with Hun Sen labeling it as a threat to regional security. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Is there going to be war? Well, probably not a full-scale war, at least not immediately. Both countries have a lot to lose by going to war. Both countries have nuclear weapons. If there was a full-scale war, it would likely escalate quickly into a nuclear exchange, and nobody wants that. Neither country is eager to start a conflict that could potentially lead to mutually assured destruction. However, things could easily spiral out of control. We've already seen evidence of this in recent weeks, with both countries mobilizing troops near the border. And just last week, a Thai soldier crossed into Cambodia and opened fire on villagers, killing one and injuring several others before being captured by Cambodian authorities. Now, this incident has inflamed tensions even more, and it's clear that the situation is becoming increasingly unstable. There is still a slim chance that this conflict could end up in a full-scale war. As we saw in our recent video, Russia and Ukraine conflicts can easily spiral out of control. And if either side makes a major miscalculation, it could lead to an all-out war. Now, let's explore the military capabilities of each country. So Thailand has a larger population and economy than Cambodia, but its military budget is similar in size. Both countries have invested heavily in their armed forces over the past decade, although Cambodia still lags behind Thailand in terms of capabilities. Now, let's look at some of their key military assets. Thailand has a well-established air force with a variety of fighter jets, including the F-16, Block 52 MLU, and F-15 SGs. In addition to its fleet of F-16s, the RTAF operates a small number of advanced multi-role fighters, such as the SOB Gripen and the Block 40 F-16s. These aircraft are comparable to the Su-30s used by the Cambodian Air Force. However, Thailand also possesses several reconnaissance aircraft, including the Israeli-made item and the American-made RC-26B. Meanwhile, Cambodia has a relatively new air force that was established in 2006. It consists of light attack planes, helicopters, and transport aircraft. Its inventory includes Chinese-made K-8 Karakoram attack aircraft, Russian-made Mi-24 attack helicopters, and a variety of other aircraft for transport and training purposes. Overall, Thailand's air force is more capable than Cambodia's due to its advanced technology and larger budget. Let's discuss their ground forces. The Royal Thai Army is a well-trained and experienced force with a diverse range of equipment and capabilities. It comprises several branches, including infantry, armor, artillery, special forces, and logistics units. Some of its key assets include a variety of armored vehicles, such as the Korean K2 Black, Panther main battle tank, and the German Leopard 2 A4 main battle tank. The Army also has a significant number of self-propelled howitzers, multiple launch rocket systems, and other firepower assets. Additionally, the RTA has invested heavily in upgrading its logistics and command and control capabilities. On the other hand, the Cambodian Army is comparatively smaller and less equipped than the RTA. Despite this, it has undergone modernization efforts in recent years, including the acquisition of new vehicles, weapons, and communication systems. It also benefits from the support of neighboring countries such as China, Vietnam, and India, who have provided training and assistance to its military personnel. However, despite these efforts, the Cambodian Army still faces challenges in terms of its capabilities and readiness compared to the Royal Thai Army. Finally, we'll look at their navies. Both countries have small but well-equipped navies that are primarily focused on coastal defense and maritime security operations. Thailand's Royal Thai Navy operates a variety of surface vessels, including frigates, corvettes, patrol boats, and landing ships. It also has a growing submarine force with several modern diesel-electric submarines. Meanwhile, Cambodia's navy is much smaller and consists mainly of patrol boats and other small vessels. It also lacks a submarine force. In terms of overall capability, the Royal Thai Navy is clearly superior to Cambodia's navy due to its larger size, advanced technology, and experience. Overall, in terms of military capabilities, Thailand has a significant advantage over Cambodia. Its larger population and economy enable it to invest more in its armed forces, which are better equipped and more experienced than Cambodia's. However, this doesn't mean that Cambodia is defenseless. With support from neighboring countries like China and Vietnam, it still poses a threat to Thailand. The Royal Thai Army would likely face fierce resistance if it attempted to occupy the Preah Vihear temple complex. Therefore, It's unlikely that Thailand would risk starting a war with Cambodia over this issue. Instead, it's more likely that the two countries will continue to negotiate a peaceful solution while building up their respective military capabilities. But what do you think? Could Thailand really go to war with Cambodia? If it did, who would win? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.